Right, welcome back to another edition of Singapore Pokken Weeklies. This is our 64th iteration, 4th week into our 8th season. We've got a winner Sammy's match, Enigma, midonnay. Both players we've seen before, seen them around. Enigma with her trademark Gardevoir and midonnay with the Pikachu. No surprises there, though a lot of people are playing different characters than usual this week. Myself included. But it's nice to see that we've got a little bit of character loyalty and stability to work off with in this matchup. Enigma and midonnay. Midonnay is a regular in the Singapore Pokken Weekly scene. Stays up late on his time to come over and get some Pokken in. And as we all know, late night is when real Pokken hours are at. Right now though, he's struggling a little bit to get in. Enigma putting out all the projectiles, getting out of the corner with Future Sight to cover her. You can tell she's very experienced with the matchup and she's almost got Mid's shield down. And look at that demolish of the entire health bar. That's the 7 golden letters. We got one, ladies and gentlemen. Mid's haven't been able to get any of his offense started. But it's a testament to how fast Pikachu builds meter that he didn't even land any real hits there. And he's already got a full meter on round 2 with a Jirachi boost for extra. And he's backing off. Oh, dropped the shield just for a frame there. Didn't want to take the 2x. And now they're playing chicken. Mid's a very momentum player. Once he gets his momentum, he likes to push the issue. And Annie's playing to avoid him from even taking any of that momentum at all. Just backing off, denying him from doing anything, getting started by activating burst. Just really well playing. I think this is the player matchup really, not just the characters. The way Enigma playing. Just don't even let him get any momentum started. But Mid is very well known for that, and you can't stop him forever. So Enigma's doing a good job trying. He's already got in the second burst. All he needs is a few straight hits, and he's gonna demolish that life bar, even though Pikachu has a very low combo damage. But if he finds those hits, he's going to take it faster than you can expect. So now it's 1-1. Enigma doing some pushback, putting energy ball, Mid sidewalking around the neutral Y, gets in. Oh, that slide would have been whiff punish. That was a bit scary. All right, Mid doesn't want any of this pressure. Activates burst immediately. You see, Annie's just backing off. Waits until the last second when he's getting in and then activates her own burst. She jumps over it. Mid gets a nuzzle off though. And now she's in the corner. Loses his field face. Loses the dual face. Goes back to field. Oh. Raw hit. Not capitalized off. Tectron. And he's going for shield damage here. Misses the pickup on the wall. Clanks with the DP. Mid saw the counter breaking 2x and he was trying to CDC backwards, I think. Only he's letting go so that it doesn't get hit. A little bit too much pressure though. And he's taking the game. Mid though, recovering pretty well after the initial perfect. You could tell he wasn't taking it. He took it in stride. Sometimes it happens. Just accept it and move on. Also, I had the wrong character there. I'm sorry. It was on Mewtwo. But she is indeed playing Gardevoir. Going into round 2. Mid's putting the brakes on a little bit. paid off. A little power wave getting underneath. He knows enough to respect God's options. Slowly find his way in. And he's making good use of T-jolting underneath those projectiles. But the energy ball is not one you can trade with. You come out on the losing side of that one. Well, that happens. Look at it, Mid's just patiently trying to get his way in. Loses it, unfortunately. But he's already got burst, so he can easily turn this around if he wants to. Yep, that's all the stocks used. Oh. Good eye on Enigma expecting the nuzzle. Yep, and calling Snivy immediately after the burst attack to get off. That's the counter breaker. Denying a CADC sin. The power wave going underneath. Mid's calling Jirachi. He knows it's gonna be really difficult to win. So he's calling for some extra support meter. Even if he doesn't win the round, he'll have a little bit more going into the next one. Although he's not counting out just yet. He's putting the still trying to get some pressure in, but that's going to be a wrap. But going into round 2, you see, he almost has another full meter. And he dive kicks over the side Y. He can burst now if he wants to. Looking for his opportunities. He's pushing the issue now. Puts the thunder on. Guard jumps out of this AoE second hit. Can't capitalize off that CA, so takes the chance to activate Jirachi. Goes in for a cheeky nuzzle. And he's now pushing Enigma to the other corner. Alright, he's going to block this in time. But again, Enigma with the Snivy call just denying all his momentum. But he doesn't really care. He's got the life lead. He can afford to go in a little bit. And that side walking around it, that's gonna take it. Final round, Enigma has a full burst meter. Mid basically has one as well, with Jirachi if he wants to go in for it. Gets a cheeky little nuzzle. Cashes out the damage. It's a decent amount of damage. Ooh, that was another really cheeky one. Catching out the counter attack. CDC's forward through it. Jumps over. Gets tacked right on the end, and now he's in the corner. He's activating his burst now. Doesn't want to get stuck in here. Manages to sneak in the Jirachi call as well. But Enigma pushing the meta. Going in. Getting the grab. You know, it's still anyone's game, really. Raw burst attack. Answered by another raw burst attack. A dive kick fails that time. All these projectiles come flying around. The CDC's forward. CDC's to start power DP'ser. Puts out the power waves. Oh, Snivy's gonna whiff too far. He's still trying to find his way in. He's like CAing through everything. And the power wave. Gonna close it out. One bad projectile call at that low amount of health. It's a risk you gotta take when you're that low, unfortunately. Going into round 3. You can see like the adaptations back and forth. Midonnay using a lot more sidewalks and field to get around projectiles. A lot of God stuff travels in a straight line, so it can be avoided by moving to the side. And of course, Power Wave just goes really fast, so you can go under. You can go under most of guard stuff, and you can win on projectile trades that way, as he is doing so right now. Although he has to watch for his shield. It's going a bit low. tried to T with the side shock on reaction that time. Didn't really work out. He's bought enough time for his shield to regenerate. Enigma, you can see adapting right back, baiting it out, and then going for teleport. Enigma's got the lively, but Mid's got the burst. So this can turn around really quickly. Catches out, start power to push him back. Just floating in the air. Enigma does that because you can then totally avoid Pikachu's burst attack that way, but unfortunately she wasn't looking out for it that time. She was walking forward, and now Enigma is kind of backed into a corner. He's got a lot of great life though. You can recover it by bursting, and now it's still very close, and I think this grab is gonna take it. So Enigma on the board. Set point for winner semis. Psyshock is jumped over. Calls Jirachi for the burst. Gets a little nuzzle. Puts her into the corner. And now he's gonna take the Oki, another nuzzle. And he catches out. Look at that. So much damage just off of that combo. It's one of Pikachu's higher damaging ones. Iron Tail Ender. And Mid wants to close this out now. The stare down. Both of them waiting for the other player to make a move. Walks her down and nuzzles. This is gonna be it. So now it's anybody's game. Set points for both players. Unfortunately, not the right answer that time when she was going for the start power. Stockpile. Gets attacked by Psyshocks. You're gonna have to block that Oki. At full screen you have to respect Magical Leaf. Gets a little Thunder off. Manages to get all the way in, but his shield is really low. Counterattack's gonna land, but the phase shift points are up. Goes for the tick thrower, but Enig's ready for it this time. And now it's all come down to this. And he's gonna wait for him to go in and then burst into response. He's gonna jump out of it. Mid ill-advised attempt to Wingard Fist there. Too high. But this is going to land. It's gonna be a big chunk of damage on the board. Life total was more or less even. And he probably tried to burst attack there before the meter ran out. Accidentally caught Snivy instead, I think. Oh, nuzzle attempt denied. And this is still very doable. And that's going to be it. Close game for both players. It really could have been either person's game at that point. But congratulations to Enigma. She's going to move into winners finals. And Mid's going to have to claw his way back up from loser side.